Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Lakeland Chiefs boys soccer. Joining us right now is the head coach, Tom Kane. Tom, this year, you guys are the favorite. Let's talk a little bit about your team. You have some starters returning this season.
Yeah, we have starters coming back from really all over the field that, really led to, very successful season last year. And, we're really expecting even more out of them this year, from the front to the back, replacing some valuable spots, but, have some great returners, and then as well as some incoming freshmen that are coming in that have been stepping up and working very hard in the off season to, prepare for this season, for this year.
Tom, 12 players back overall, but as you said, about half dozen that hit that field. Let's first start on the offensive end. Who are the guys that you're expecting to get some assists and put that ball in the net for you there at Lakeland?
We're really expecting Graham Nichols to really lead the offensive team, the offensive side of the ball. Not only with assists, but we expect him to put some in the net as well this year, more than he's been. And we also have, returning, we have Colin Cooper, who's, making the transition to forward, to replace our graduating forward from last year, who led the league. And then we also have a freshman coming up, Ethan Cortez, who's just done a phenomenal job in getting prepared throughout the off season, really working on fine-tuning all his skills to really make himself prepared to be a varsity level player, and has really shown great leaps and bounds throughout the preseason efforts.
Tell us about some of the midfielders that you have. Those guys always have to be in shape, running up and down the field and kind of helping out on both ends of it.
Absolutely. We have a junior, Lucas Snedeker, who's same thing. He's just improved greatly every year. And really looking forward to him being a very huge asset this year, really helping to control the midfield. As well as Mike Beston. He was a freshman last year who came in and really kind of stole the show, being able to play anywhere throughout the field, and could really cause some fits for any team. And then another freshman that's come up this year, Jerry Borowski, that is another player who can really play anywhere and is really going to be hard to control throughout this season as it goes on, and just keeps getting better as the days go by.
Tom Kane from Lakeland, the Chiefs boys soccer coach here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Tom, in the defensive end, a little young, some inexperience as well. And you got a guy out as a senior, hasn't played in a few years. But, you're looking for guys that will contribute and try to make this team as good as it could so you guys could compete in the playoffs.
Well, absolutely. We graduated 3 out of our 4 defenders last year. And, that was pretty much our big concern throughout the off season, was making sure we find the right 4 or 5 guys to hold down the back. And like you said, Caleb Morgan, he hasn't really played soccer since 8th grade, but wanted to come out for his senior year and has just shown really that he hasn't even lost any touch on the ball. Has done a great job. He's very soccer smart. And is really, putting in all the effort that he needs to really make that defense as strong as it possibly can be, and has really taken a lot off our plates as far as really having to find what we needed to.
Tom, as far as the competition in the league, what are your expectations about some of these other teams or rivalries that you guys have there at Lakeland?
I'm expecting, like you said earlier, we've been tabbed as the preseason favorite for our division. So, we know, and we're driving it, home to the kids that, the targets can be on our back. We're going to get, everybody's A games, and, they're going to bring their best. A couple of dates that we have circled, we have Montrose, who ended up beating us in the division championship last year. We're definitely going to want to make sure we get that game back. Mountain View is always tough. You never know what they're going to throw at you. And Dunmore can be that sleeper team that people, kind of don't consider to be in the mix, but definitely showed last year they have outstanding talent, great athletes, and they're always a threat. So definitely across the board, some good matches to look forward to, and we know we have our work cut out for us.
Well, you have some young, talented players there at Lakeland. Should be a nice season, and we look forward to maybe catching up with some of the guys down the road. But, Tom, we wish you well this season, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you, John.
Tom Kane, Lakeland boys soccer coach here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.